Where is that couch? Oh, yeah, I see it.
So 13. It looks like the same shithole you left.
It's like Shred's kind of like, because I can see Jude's apartment in sight, right?
Yeah, you know this area very well. You know this apartment. It's a few stairs up the fire exit path, which is usually the safest route, and you can have used as the front door. As if you were actually try and make your way to the true front door, you'd be trying to like step over addicts' corpses. So you tend to just know it's wisest just to take the fire exit.
Okay. Like, I take the fire exit and am I able to like just straight up go to the apartments, or is there any obstacles?
Nope. It's you climb your way up. Like, you might have like a few of the steps of the fire exit are missing, but you're tall enough to just stride over, and you're at the door.
You get like Shred kind of like hesitates to knock as he like kind of has like the memories of like their first encounter with like his encounter with Minx, straight up yelling at him to basically go away. And like as if like Shred has a minor panic, he's kind of like breathing heavily as like he's like kind of hesitating, and, like with a big like he just did like a loud like pound on the door, like with a very loud pound.
Stop making me feel bad for Shred.
It takes a few minutes, but like the door opens and you see a. Oh, actually, let me send them. I don't have the token ready, but I can just send you the image of what Judith or Izzy looks like. Boopity boopity boop 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 boopity boopity boop boop boop.
Boob?
Boop boop boop. There we go.
Titties.
So you see Judith.
I lost.
Shut up! Can't roll to kill Kalimov across the city.
Looks female enough.
She looks but like, do you mind looking under the token? She looks like she's had the shit kicked out of her. She looks grasping at her side, like spitting a bit of blood. Like, looks like you. Just you look like shit.
Judith, you know how it is. Where's Minx?
Come inside. Ugh. We got a lot to talk about and a lot of stuff to take. Just go.
You kind of like can Shred come in and also like kind of help her move, because I'm guessing she's having trouble moving around.
He's like, you offer like, don't worry, I got it. No sudden movements. I've taken some antibiotics already. Just heal the process. I'm getting to the doctor in the morning. This is recent. Roll perception.
Let's see. Where's that bad boy at? Human perception or just perception?
Perception. You're looking at Izzy and you're looking at the room. So you're kind of taken aback to how much has changed in the room. But being as 4 years have passed and you're not sure when Minx moved out.
I'm not sure.
You're not sure like what. Also, you do notice that the bat Izzy has been overheating herself. So you notice some like smoke around her neural links.
See, kind of like Shred, kind of like, because I imagine Shred moved up ahead a little bit where she was going towards, and like he offers her a chair and he sits down. Like it's kind of like face to face sitting, basically, with chairs pointing.
Like she sees you offering, like no, you sit down. You look even worse than me. Give me a sec. And she goes to like her cabinet and brings over something. It's like, I'm not the steadiest, but hold still a second.
Shred kind of like offers whatever she's gonna stab into or whatever.
It's going to be just your arm.
Oh, okay. Shred offers his arm.
Right, where's this fucking injection ports? None of medics. This mind that.
You cannot possibly forget where. 'Cause we did this before.
Well, you've got new arms.
Yeah, you're right. Shred kind of like taps where the injection port is.
Yeah. And she just gives you a shot of antibiotics. So,
And,
with antibiotics, your daily healing, you'll heal an extra 2 for a week.
Ooh.
So it's basically
kill 'em.
antibiotics or something to like speed the healing, natural healing process.
Okay.
So like you sit down, and now you've sat down, you've got a closer look at like the table. Like you notice like makeshift blueprints.
Can I analyze what they are? You can look at them for like a brief look.
Yeah, using your current perception roll, it's like whatever Izzy was working on, she was working on something big. Like the building itself looks really large, like something fancy.
Shred comments saying, "Are you scheming again?"
No, this is relation to our friend. And she pulls over. It's like, do you want coffee?
No. I just want to know where's Minx.
Yeah, I don't know either. So here's the deal. She pulls up a chair and she has her cup of cocoa. So Minx moved out about 6-7 months ago.
You see Kai Shred taking it back, and you let her?
I mean, no offense, but I'm not gonna let her stay in a place like this. Like, I know the jobs where she was going. Apparently, she got some big job at a casino in Pacifica. So I was happy for her. She got a nice place. I saw the place where she used to live. It's like she had a really swanky apartment in Pacifica.
Shred kind of like sighs, but she was happy when we were here, though. When I was here.
Yeah, but you were here. No one really fucked with us when you were here, or when you were you. A lot of the people around here knew better. But the moment you went, things went to shit. Next instantly, just quiet for a few days. And then,
See, like, Shred
and then
touches
people,
his face.
yeah. Sorry.
Oh
Sorry.
no, sorry. Shred kind of touches his face a little bit and says, like, if she knew how bad things would get, why'd she tell me to leave?
I think you're gonna want to listen to some things. I'll get it once I can stand up again. And she takes a swig of her coffee. So, she had this job at this Pacifica. And then suddenly, she just falls off grid.
Shred, like, leans forward. What do you mean, like, off grid? Has no one seen her gone?
I mean, like, the apartment was completely empty. Like, she gave me a key. When I went to check on her, her place was completely clear. Like, nothing. They even redid the walls.
Shred kind of leans back and said, so she probably moved somewhere else then.
Why, yes, Captain Obvious.
She's playing.
To the apartment currently.
She's playing around with like the lid of a coffee cup. If you would have told me if you moved. Nah. Thing is, I tried to get into this casino to see where she was working. They won't even let me through the front door. I've only been able to make out this stuff with some sneaking. And she points out.
To the blueprint.
Yeah, she's pointing to like the blueprints. Like, got a blueprint of the casino right here. Just thinking like, I need to, like, if they had her working there, they should have some records on her. So my plan was get in there, see if we can get a job, see if we can get an employee manifest. Thing is
What did she say last part? Employee what? Because I'm writing
Manifest.
down notes.
It's like
Manifest. Oh,
a list of employees, and like
This
what
is democracy
have they
made.
been like fired? Have they been rehired? Have they been moved elsewhere?
oh, okay.
It's like I'm not even being allowed anywhere near the place.
That's sussy wussy.
You kind of see like she sees like Shred, like his like leg is starting to bounce a little bit, as if like nervous, but also like it's like a sign that he's getting irritated with like the news basically. And he says, and he kind of like sighs and like leans back and says, "Then tonight we go there. I go there, and I'll tell them to give the manifest."
If only we were that simple, big guy. This is Pacifica we're talking about. Even you would be gunned down the moment you go there. Which is why I think we need to do our best to get this subtle. So...
Shred kind of like nods on his like the sharp nail of his hand. Right.
So I've been trying to scrap some heads, see if we can get a crew together to do this job.
Oh, a crew! A gang of misfits, perhaps.
It's like getting the money has been, and she does like she's touching the back of her head, and like stares towards her desk, and it's like the ruined hardware that's fried. It's not been easy, especially with Nightshade around.
Shred kind of like sighs a little bit. I probably have the edge, and I know some people.
Great.
You don't need to worry anything. I'll figure everything out.
Thanks. I only have some simple blueprints at the moment, and I'm still a good runner. Everything withstanding. But if we can get somewhere to get in, or at least get some form of information. It's like I have a few ideas, but I need I need something with finesse for the execution.
Finesse how? What specific finesse?
It's stuff that doesn't have the corpos of Pacifica breathing down our necks. It's all well with us finding Minx, but if we bring corpos and the NCPD onto her doorstep, I doubt she'll be as forgiving and happy to see us. For a day or two at least, she says with a toothy grin.
Like Shred kind of like gets like a soft chuckle. Right. And like Shred kind of stands up for a moment a little bit, and like he kind of like pats Judith on the shoulder and says like, you know, it really brings back times, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like remember the Valentino job when those goons came over to try and hook up with me and Minx. I think you flipped a car.
Oh yeah, I remember. And the guy literally was like panicking and crying, wasn't he?
Yeah,
He's been a lot of Eddies.
I don't think anyone was wanting to go in that car after what you did to it. Good times. She just puts her coffee on the ground on there. Anyway, let me rustle around a few things. I actually got something for you.
From whom?
Just a second, big guy. And she's trying to get a box from a high shelf.
Shred kind of like walks over,
Yeah.
and then he like puts it down and puts it in her hand gently.
It's always nice to have a ladder around. She taps you on the chest.
Shred kind of like gives a chuckle and like he kind of like says like it's always good helping the short ones.
I'm glad I didn't kill him.
Oi, I'm taller than Minx, damn it. Anyway, let me just... She plays one, and you just hear, Net Running 101 for Dummies. And this is Minx's voice. No, that's not the tape. So immediately as you heal that, you gain 1d6 humanity.
Oh, God. That's so cool.
So I just roll it?
Roll a d6.
Dude, I really hope becomes his redemption arc. He just becomes more.
You gain 1 point of humanity.
Hooray! I mean, it means I'm not in like the where I could get random like cyber psychosis.
Oh my
right?
god, that cured your cyber psychosis?
No, you're still on like you've still got like the minor stuff. He's on 21.
Oh, okay.
Dude, imagine this cute. That's so fucking cute.
But yeah,
Oh,
she's
shit, let's
going
take it.
along. She's ruffling through tapes. It's like, so not the easiest thing for me to admit I fucked up. But here we are. This is a learning experience. Izzy, if you ever read this, or if you ever listen to this, wipe your memory, or I swear to hell, I'm going to kill you. So you just have eyes. Izzy just plugging her ear. Just her one ear while her other ear is actually just listening closer.
Alright, fine.
Like, Izzy could kind of see that Shred's kind of like, he's like, she gets noticed that he's like kind of like slouchy more, but not in like sadness, but like at like respect basically, as his like.
It's
he's
like
kinda
you've
shaking
both got
his
like
finger
one
pointing
ear
at-
to it, like you're touching shoulder to shoulder together, like listening in.
Yeah,
Aw.
and like literally like you could like I think Judith could feel Shred slightly shaking as if like this is what he's been
my.
waiting for a long time and to hear.
Listen, Atlas. I know you were trying your best. And I know you were relying on me to keep you at your best. But seeing you coming in night after night, covered in blood, hearing the reports of your jobs, and you wanting to just take bigger and bigger jobs. And then that Militech contract came around. And I didn't want to see you become a killing machine.
Damn.
Like we said, we'd bring the best out of each other. Create the perfect solo, the perfect handler, the perfect team. But in the end, I didn't have the stomach for it. So I tried to let go.
Thanks.
Work towards making you the best. And said something stupid. I didn't want you to become a killing machine, become a monster. But I said it anyway. And then that led you to... And then that led you to people away from me. So I couldn't even get close to you. I still saw you on the streets. But watching you around with the rest of them, I couldn't approach you. They couldn't even just dare to look at you sometimes.
Oh.
So set my mind out of
Sushi-
it.
I like to imagine Sushi said like Judith could feel like creaking sounds from his jaws and
Oh,
like
it's the
he's quivering.
crying.
Like he's like actually quivering and like trying to cry, but there's no like tear ducts that let him cry.
Just a second. Gonna roll. She's an NCPD officer for one night only. Where's human perception? You don't have human perception. Fucking I'll just roll a d10 and
I'm so
Plus
glad I didn't double
5.
tap Shred now. It's just so
So-
sad. Oh my god.
Judith doesn't notice. She's also listening, just focusing on the tape.
Oh, okay.
But then suddenly I just stopped seeing you. And then when you were gone, I felt anger. And then I learned about the Nightshade. And what they do to people. And I think for the first time I felt genuine anger. So, when you get this, I guess I'm going to be doing something stupid again. But I'm taking those bastards down. and I will go through any means to do that.
Like Shred like kind of whimpers like a, no, you can't do that, Minx.
And that's the tape's end. So I want you to roll 2d6.
Oh my god.
You gain 11 humanity.
Dude! I actually
You are
think
no
that-
longer under the effects of cyberpsychosis.
Oh my god! If this is how Shred gets a redemption arc, that'd be so fucking perfect. I love this. This is so good.
As soon as like the tape ends, Judith just hears like a loud thump on the floor near, as if like a child. Shred's like actually starting to like curl up and like whimper as he's like looking at his own hands, like realizing what he's done.
You feel a hand on your shoulder. I would come down to hug you, but it'll hurt like hell.
Right. And he just kind of scoffs a little bit as like she just hears like an audible like whimper, as if like, and he just like and he says, like, he looks at Judith saying, I did all of that for nothing. She didn't want me to be like that.
Oh my god.
All those people. And Shred kind of like puts his hand on his head. All those people.
You, looking at your hands, you have the locket. You still have Cassidy's locket.
And that person. Shred kind of like puts the locket to his chest, saying, I've ruined many lives.
Oh my god.
I just wanted to be what Mix wanted me to be, Judith. And like, as if like some miracle, or as if like his metal parts is like trying to like hold together, the only like visual tear he could actually produce was like actually like a weird grease that came out of his eye.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
it's like she puts her hand on your shoulder and just looks at you. It's like, let's make everything better. Let's find Minx, fix this, crush the Nightshade, and maybe move out of this shitty apartment.
Shrek kind of chuckles and say, come on, you know you like it here sometimes. You've been here for a while.
Yeah, I mean, when you were around, it's fucking look at these.
Right. You deserve better. Shrek kind of gets up and like, as if,
Yeah,
like,
well, we don't always get what we deserve. Anyway, you can crash here for a few days, but considering the fact that Nightshade know where I live, and another few gangs know, I might think about moving. Or updating security.
Dude, this is gonna be.
Also, like Shred kind of walks very close to Judith. Says, also Judith.
Yeah.
Shred like immediately like hugs Judith like really quickly. Like he like gives her like a big like bear hug and says, "Thank you so much for showing me that tape, and I'm very happy. You care about Minx a lot. Yep. You opened the door for me and let me in. I appreciate it."
Love you too, big guy. So, I think one of these tapes is her practicing karaoke.
Oh, play that one. Play that one.
So she goes up and she plays it, and it's like the most physically screeching, tone deaf singing.
Shrek kind of like laughs and slaps his face. He just keeps on like laughing, like slamming his like hand against like his like thigh.
And then suddenly along the track is he singing? She immediately just turns it off. But yes, that is that scene. So,
damn.
What we're going to do now is Shred has money.
Hooray!
And also a week to kill. So
before it gets them. Oh, this is gonna be so cool.
So
I'm actually so excited
I'd
to see
say
him meet up
during
again.
this time, Shred went shopping and basically he sold his guns. And also, he traded his medium armor and medium head for a light armor and light head.
Yeah.
So if you want, you can delete the armor and throw in light armor jacks.
Yeah, I'm throwing that out, and I need to go to the thingamabobber.
Also, because you weren't here when I was filling everyone in. So basically, now you're
Okay.
in